Thanks for stopping by. Please help the channel grow, like, subscribe, and comment. As a fan of boxing for many years, having a father who boxed pro, I've seen firsthand the effects of the sport. Everyone who's been following this sport for any amount of time knows big changes need to be made. We can talk about the bad judges' decisions, the corruptions in the belt holders' fees, or the promoters' games with their fighters. A pay system that don't make any sense. There are a number of things that need to be changed, but for me there is one clear reason for a commission, and that is because of the fighters. They need to be protected, medical plans, a fair money scale. For their risk, we have seen fighters die in the ring. We've seen the effects it has on ex-fighters. This sport has to understand it's about time they start treating the fighters with fairness and respect. If some of these boxing channels would start speaking up for these boxers instead of just making money off their sport, and show they really care about the fighters, things could change. Here are other views. Arguing the sweet science is plagued by fraud, corruption, and ineffective regulation. John McCain is proposing a United States Boxing Commission with the power to determine who judges and referees major fights. McCain co-introduced the legislation with Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid. The duo's move was spurred by Timothy Bradley's controversial win over Manny Pacquiao earlier this month in Las Vegas. Reid, who represents the boxing mecca of Nevada, said he believed Pacquiao should have won the fight, an opinion echoed by pundits. The promoter, who represents both fighters, said the outlandish decision represented a death knell for the sport. Professional boxing remains the only major sport in the United States that does not have a strong, centralized association, league, or other regulatory body to establish and enforce uniform rules and practices, McCain said in a Senate floor speech introducing the legislation. Ineffective oversight of professional boxing will continue to result in scandals, controversies, unethical practices, a lack of trust in the integrity of judged outcomes, and most tragic of all, unnecessary deaths in the sport. McCain said he would prefer the boxing industry regulate itself, but the workings of a powerful few who benefit from the current patchwork system left federal intervention as the only option. The proposed commission would have the power to license boxers, managers, and boxing organizations, appoint judges and referees for matches lasting more than 10 rounds, and improve safety standards. Fees paid by promoters, fighters, and boxing organizations would fund the commission's work. McCain, who set his record as a boxer at the Naval Academy was painfully undistinguished, has introduced similar legislation in the past. The bill passed the Senate via unanimous consent in 2005. Rep. Peter King has sponsored House versions of the legislation in the past but has yet to introduce a bill this Congress. Fighters are being exploited because they come from the lowest rung of the economic ladder. Many times, they end their careers less capable physically and mentally. Yet this is a sport where there is no pension. God knows boxers need a pension more than anybody. It's just crazy. When I see fighters retire penniless, with their physical and mental faculties impaired, I am just wrenched by it. This is a multi-million-dollar industry and it needs federal oversight. This sport needs a central head, if for no other reason to provoke the fighters. Hope you like it, please subscribe, and help the channel grow. Thank you.